welcome back to my channel. Today is that day, the day for another tag video. I was tagged by Andrew from Andrew's Wizardry Reads for this tag, and I am so grateful that he did this because this is such an exciting, interesting tag. I loved watching others doing this, so I am quite excited to do this myself. So shout out to Andrew for tagging me, and I will definitely link Andrew's video as well as the original tag video in the description below, so you can go and check out their channel as well. They have interesting bookish contents out there for you to explore. So without further ado, let's get into the tag. This is Angela, your own bookaholic brown name. If this is your first time here on my channel, I would like to let you know what I do here. I talk about books and all things books because books are my favorite things in the whole wide world. So if you are a bookaholic like me, please do not hesitate from subscribing to my channel, and also please like and share because more and more book lovers like you and me can discover this channel. The first prompt is a popular book or series that you love, and that has to be undoubtedly the Malazan Book of the Fallen series. You can see I have 4 books out of the entire series here: Gardens of the Moon, Dead House Gates, Memories of Ice, and House of Chains. And I will buy the rest of the books when I reach to that point. As and when I progress through the series, I will definitely buy the rest of the books in the series. So that is the answer to prompt number 1. Prompt number 2, an underhyped book or series that you love and wish was more popular. That has to be undoubtedly, I don't know if you can see it. No, you cannot. So that's the, oops, Dave Bard series here. The first book is The City of Brass, the second is The Kingdom of Copper, the third is The Empire of Gold. This book series is written by S.A. Chakravarti, and she has created such a wonderful, amazing, fantastical world which needs to be talked about more, which needs to be gushed about more, because I just love the world building, I love the characters, I love the character arc, I love all the fantastical elements that she has, incorporated into this book series. It is very, very different from your normal, Eurocentric fantasy book. There are so many beautiful, exotic Middle Eastern fantasy elements that you guys have to read and immerse yourself in. It is a beautiful book series. Whenever I start talking about this book, I just cannot stop. That's how much I love this book series, and I wish she writes more from inside this world of Devavad. I'm looking forward to reading the 3rd book. I have only read book 1 and 2, and yeah, so that's answer to prompt number 2. Prompt number 3, a romance, love triangle or OTP that you love. A romance that I love is from one of my favorite books of all time, which is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. And yes, I'm talking about the love story between Jude and Willem. I mean, I love both of them. They are excellent characters, and especially Jude. I love Jude so much, and the love story between them was so grounded, at the same time so mature. They were so understanding. It was not over the top or mushy, but I feel that that's the kind of love that stands the test of time and that survives the test of time. And I just love the depth of understanding and depth of mutual respect these two guys have for each other. And I don't think that any other love story in the literary world is as deep and as beautiful as the one between Jude and Willem. So that's my favorite literary romance for you. Prompt number 4, your favorite genre and a popular genre that you want to read more often. My favorite genre is definitely currently fantasy. I just love reading fantasy and I'm too into it at this point in time. And a popular genre that I want to read more often. So I recently, not recently, 6 months ago or so, I watched The Haunting of Hill House, and I just loved it. I generally do not love watching, horror movies because I feel sometimes, most of the times, they are just there. It's just jump starts, and I don't get much of cinematic experience from watching horror movies, but there are some movies which I really loved, and this is one of them. It's not a movie, but it's a series, and I really love The Haunting of Hill House. And I realized that it's based on a book. Then I wanted to read the book. I have ordered it. I haven't read it yet, but I'm planning to read it. So horror, if it's that of that kind, I would really love to, you know. Watch it or sorry read it. And if there are some books out there which are of the horror genre but are a little bit different and offbeat like this, I would really love to read them. I recently read Mexican Gothic, which I really really loved and adored. So yes, horror is a genre that I want to explore more. And also I kind of love reading science books, popular science books, right? But I would like to read more and more of science fiction as well, because this year I read one of the best science fiction book that I've ever read, which is the um, where is it? Can't it's somewhere here. I can see it on the screen, but I can't. Oops. It's near circle, so it should be here. There, Three Body Problem. That's one of the best science fiction books that I've ever read. So I want to explore more of science fiction books as well. A popular or beloved character that you love, or a character that you feel deserves more love. Um, I don't know. I mean, nothing comes off the top of my head. I think not just a character, but as a book, I think more and more people should read A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. And Jude is such an amazing character that everyone should know his story. And yeah, then I think because I don't have any other answer, I would go with Jude from A Little Life. Prompt number 6, an author by author. For me, right now, because I am absolutely dazed by the brilliance of the Malazan Book of the Fallen series, I would say Stephen Erickson. If there is anything that is written by Stephen Erickson, I will go for it. And Ian S. Almond, of course. So those two are my favorite authors currently, and I would pick up anything written by them without batting an eyelid. Prompt number 7, a popular book trope that you love reading about. I love reading a good revenge story. Revenge is my favorite book trope. I also love to read rags to riches story. So I just love it. And I also love heist. That's too many, because I really loved Six of Crows. I really loved Lies of Locke Lamora, and brilliant. I mean, I just loved both of those books, and mainly it was like kind of heist and there was kind of a revenge. And yeah, so those are the tropes that I really love watching. I definitely love rags to riches stories as well. So yeah, those are my favorite book tropes. Number 8, a popular book series that you're excited to read. Till last month, it was The Wheel of Time. I was so excited to start it. I've just read Eye of the World and I really loved it. So, Wheel of Time would have been my answer a month ago. But I am also excited to read the Witcher series. So, really, really looking forward to it, because I know there are so many die-hard fans of the game and the TV series and the books as well. So yes, it's a nice franchise, I think, to dig into and start, you know, reading. So yeah, the Witcher series would be my answer. Number 9, a popular book or film where you love the story in both format. Oh, now I actually started watching Game of Thrones before I ever read the books. So I really love the series. Now, bar the season 8 fiasco and the fact that the entire season, or the entire, yeah, season 8 received, bar that, I really loved the Game of Thrones series, the TV series. And then I started reading the book, and I was so engrossed and completely blown away by George R. R. Martin's writing and his imagination. So, definitely, A Song of Ice and Fire is my answer to question number 9, which is a popular book or film where you love the story in both formats. So, it says film, but I just taking it as a visual medium, and then, of course, TV series is visual medium. So, that's my answer, guys. Before I let you go, I would like to tag two people here. One would be Grace from Grace Dion's channel. She has a wonderful booktube channel. I watch her videos regularly, so please check out her channel if you haven't. But Grace, if you will be graceful enough to accept this challenge, please do the tag video. It will be interesting to see what your answers are. Forgive the barking in the background. Somebody is there at the door, and my dogs are going cranky. The second person I want to tag is Nico from Nico's Book Reviews. I watch his channel as well regularly whenever he puts up his content online. Nico, please accept this tag challenge, and I am quite interested to see what your answers would be. So those are my two tags. And until my next video, this is Angela signing off. See you soon. Bye bye.